Hey guys, Austin here, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase here on the channel. Today we are going over an update on the Rechiseled mod. For those who don't know, the Rechiseled mod is a mod that essentially allows you to chisel a bunch of vanilla blocks to add different patterns to them while they still have their regular properties in Minecraft. So we're going to go over versions 1.1.3 and 1.1.4 for the mod, because 1.1.4 is just a bug fix update, so I figured I would just have that listed before anyone's like, well, you didn't review the most recent version. But they have added in 94 new variations of blocks, so we're going to go over the majority of them today. And of course, if you guys have been enjoying these mod showcase update videos I post covering the newest updates of mods that you've seen on my channel before, consider leaving a like on this video, subscribing if you're new, and if you do plan on downloading this mod for yourself, I should fair warning, there is actually 3 support mods you have to have installed with this mod, otherwise it won't work, and they also will be linked in the description if I remember. If you try installing them all without them, Minecraft will just crash and tell you, hey, you need to have X, X, and X installed as well. So just get them all installed so you can actually enjoy the mod. But yeah, let's go over how this mod works. The first thing you're going to want to do is craft this thing called the chisel. It's crafted with a stick and ironing, and once you get this, you're able to essentially do everything in the mod. This is the only tool you actually are required to craft. It doesn't have durability from what I recall, but let's go over all the new variations. So first up, we have the packed blue ice, and these are all the different patterns you're going to be able to chisel, and I'll show you in a minute how to do that. So whenever you have the chisel, you can place the block in, sort of do whatever you want. This is what the normal blue ice looked like, and then after that, you're able to chisel it to whichever format you want, and you can do as many up to a stack at a time to chisel, and you can also chisel patterns as well, and you can also have it connected or not connected. What that essentially means is the textures will actually go together versus not. So if I do connected with this texture, I'll just quickly show you. It'll say connecting on the block, just so you know. As you can see, the pattern wall actually does connect, and if I put it back in and turn off connecting with the same pattern, now you will notice it does not do that. So just keep that in mind whenever you are using the chisel. That is a factor you're going to have to keep in play. But after the blue ice, next up we have bone blocks. So these are actually new patterns for the bone blocks. I should also mention that not every pattern is on every block, so just keep that in mind, especially this cool skeleton looking pattern. I think that looks really cool. After that, we have iron, the iron block. So it's got 3 patterns. It's actually the least amount of patterns that exist in a block in the mod, but it makes sense because you're not going to build out of iron that much, so they probably didn't want to devote too many resources to making so many new patterns. Lapis lazuli, here is the block for it. As you can see, a bunch of the patterns. I really like this pillar one. It looks really nice, especially if you do the connecting texture with that one. And all the patterns look really cool. There's brand new variations for stone cobblestone and cobblestone deep slate, but they didn't specify which ones were new in the patch updates, so I didn't exactly want to list them all out again, but just so you know, there is a bunch of patterns for other blocks that I'm just not showing. Like I said, I'm only showing the patterns that were updated and added. So next up we have netherite. So of course the block that everyone has enough of to build out of. Here is all different patterns you can do. And remember, this is actually netherite that you're using. It's not like a modded block. You still have to actually acquire netherite in order to make these blocks work, because you're just chiseling a regular netherite block. Same with the redstone. The redstone does work in terms of powering stuff, I should mention. I will prove that to you really quickly if I put down, okay, so put the piston down. Oh, it actually doesn't work. Interesting. I thought the redstone would actually power, but it doesn't. Okay, so I was wrong about that. Redstone does not actually power. But here's all different patterns that the redstone block does yield. So keep that in mind. Redstone blocks actually do not power. But the blue ice does actually slip and slide. It does work like that. So some blocks have their property still, others do not. And of course, as always, remember, you can chisel them back to their base format block if you so desire. And then you can use it in vanilla recipes as you so, well, desire. There's no, like, if I do this, I can't change the block back. I've wasted iron now for no reason. No, you can always change it back to whichever variant it originally was. So just keep that in mind. But guys, that's really it for this update. They've added in a bunch of new variations for things like the blue ice, the bone block, the netherite, the redstone, lapis, etc. And let me know in the comments down below which block you like building out of the most would use this mod, if you use this mod. And again, this mod is for people that like decorating a lot, that like building a bunch of different pattern themed houses or rooms. It's not really practical if you're a person that likes adventuring a lot. You're not going to use this block too much. It's probably just going to be added into your mod pack just to sit there. But if you so want to add it, still go for it. It's a fun mod nonetheless. And remember, you got to have support mods, otherwise it won't work. 3, in fact, which again, if I remember, will be linked in the description. And I hope this was a fun showcase video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. Goodbye.